Yeah, first few flares already. So the Russian team will be building towards the west here by the looks. Obviously Polish team more to the east then. Checking the civilizations. We have Mayans, Britons, Koreans, Saracens. Okay, that's it. Okay, looking at Winchester right now.
Yeah, Winchester picked a nice.
It is okay.
It is scout as well. Yeah, he really fast, really quick.
So let's stick with the Russian team. Going to blue. Cap. Oh yeah, he has a lot of resources toward the south. I'm sure he'll scout the deer, the boars, all the sheep there. That should be fine. Then teal.
Yeah, it'd be a nice place to drop his TC, wouldn't it, blue? Back where that gold spot is by the deer.
Yeah.
He sees it. Nice spot.
Moving on to teal. He has an excellent spot. Gold, wood, lots of deer. And, well, he maybe has to share here a little with green, but that is 4 boars, deer.
I don't know if you noticed, but Ziam's pricked a pretty bad spot. I don't know if he missed his spot.
Yeah, here in the very west.
He's got no sheep, no res. He's got nothing to scout those boar above him with.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got 1 sheep, right. That might help Ziam, but he's by far got the worst spot so far.
Maybe if he moves down a little to the south, drops the town center close to the forest, he will have access to the deer and the boars, but...
Yeah, as long as he can see it, he's got 1 sheep to scout, he's not going to be able to scout much, is he?
Let's go to his point of view. He also has 3 boars kind of close, so it is not a terrible spot. Yeah, he has scouted them.
Yeah, he can see the 3, but he just can't see below him. He's probably trying to hunt for a gold or stone spot now.
That's true. Gold and stone, both far and not easy to scout. Okay, we missed orange for the Polish team. That would be Remy playing as Britons. He has deer, gold and stone, kind of close. Dropping the TC right away. It will be okay. He has a boar a bit further. Yeah. Okay, let's check out the Russian team. Yellow, pretty much in the north. That is DFS playing as Britons, next to gold and wood. I'm looking for...
I've noticed, but green and teal are building pretty much together. They're going to battle for a few resources, and there's not a lot around where they are.
Yeah, they have to share. In total, as I said, it's 4 boars, deer. I think it is okay. They could have built in worse spot there.
It's not the end of the world, but one of them's definitely missed this spot.
Yep. Okay, Winchester playing in purple. He's Mayans, next to gold and wood. Looks fine. Looking for boars here, a bit further.
He's very, very quick as well, Winchester, wasn't he? He's up 5, he's Mayans. He's up fast, he's already 2 pop. He's between 2 and 3 pop ahead of everybody else in the map so far.
Yeah.
He was very fast.
Population 7, many others are just on 4. Yeah, looking good. And, well, red is a little bit exposed. If teal doesn't decide to wall off quickly here between the 2 forests, then red is really building in an open field here. Spot though is okay, has 3 boars.
One thing from the map, if you look at the positioning on the Polish team, they're very, very compact, aren't they? They've got a tiny little piece of the map, not even a third. And all the rest of the map at the moment is for the Russian team to sort of take. Very close and tight Polish, huh?
I'm looking at the forests on the minimap right now, and the choke points are rather narrow, so the Polish team could wall if Ziam decides to help to wall the north as well.
Yeah, I think if the Polish team wall, though, they're going to make themselves even tighter, aren't they? They're going to give the WiC team even more of the map. Interesting. This is going to be a tight game. Definitely a tight game.
Yeah. Yeah, in the middle there is a lot of gold to fight for. Overall, probably a little bit more gold for the Russian team. So yeah, Polish team will have to make sure to secure the gold there in the long run. Okay, maybe let's take a look at the matchups. So we have Koreans here, WiC Warrior playing in red, and he's facing in teal Mayans and Saracens. In the north, I'm not sure whether that makes sense, because the distance is just huge here between Gradium and DFS, playing as Britons, but should not play a big role early on. In the pocket, so to speak, Mayans against Orange, who's in a safe spot. Britons.
Is the game jumping for you, Genette, and stopping, running and stopping, or is it just me?
Yeah, it is stuttering. Moving fine for 5 seconds, then stopping for 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could ask them to swap the host for game 2.
Yeah, do you know, I always find it's worse like this, the longer the spec delay they put on. They put a 3-minute delay on, and I always find the longer the delay, the more this sort of thing happens. So I don't know if you want to try and... I mean, bloody hell. 26, when I tried to drop it to see if it slowed a little, it went down to game speed 26. It's a bit too slow. Yeah, I dropped it down and put it, and this seems to be running fine at the moment. No stuttering for me.
Yeah, it's alright for me as well, right now.
Cool.
Maybe it was just a hiccup.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, WiC Warrior still moving vilds around, scouting for sheep and extra resources.
I'm surprised. I was watching Vigiliusville moving around. He moved to the bottom to a choke point, and he was right there, and he could have just dropped a house in a palisade and blocked off the whole bottom. And he didn't. He walked back instead. I didn't get that bit. I thought he was going to be clever and wall off teal on those little points, because he looked at them, but he didn't. He just walked back.
Yeah, let's go to his point of view. Oh yeah, he was there. He has seen the TC.
No, he was there and he walked back. I thought that's what he was going there for.
He could have walled this narrow spot, and that would be perfect for him. Yeah. Alright. DFS dropping a mill here, getting in the extra deer. Looking at the populations again.
Winchester's still in front of me. He's 3 to 4 vills in front of his whole team. He's 3 to 4 in front of the British team, apart from Jack. The Winchester's doing well, and he's Mayans as well, so...
Yeah. Very good start.
He's already on stone. Winchester. So you can see there's going to be castle drops as soon as he gets up.
And he's playing in a pocket position. So...
yeah.
It's gonna be great. Fast Imperial, I guess, and still early plumes.
Warrior's going heavy on stone. He's going to be towering. He's going to tower teal. Has he scouted teal yet? No.
Well,
he hasn't scouted.
He has scouted a TC, so he knows there's someone. Just doesn't know it's teal.
Yeah, you can see the sheep.
Yeah.
Right the other side of where he's taking his stone.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see Koreans. You don't see them too often in this sort of games. Because you can actually do some fun stuff on narrow maps like this one, with towers.
Yeah, towers and some onagers if you get them later. Deadly.
Yeah. Oh wow! Yeah, here's the trash coming in from Warrior with a lot of vills.
Yeah,
that is 7.
Yeah, you could see he sent a lot forward anyway. You knew he was going to heavy trash.
Oh, but Teal will find him. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got too many vills there though.
Yeah, the tower will go up.
Yeah, and Teal needs to EFT quick.
Yeah. Counter tower coming up here. You can still see it.
Yeah, but the tower is Korean against Maya, and the Korean's going to hit his gold, so the Korean's going to be happy with the counter tower.
Yeah.
I would if I was Korean anyway, because he's still got 6 heavily on stone.
Barracks coming up in the north of this area, and well, that kind of shows me that Orange wants to go aggressive, not going for Market Blacksmith.
But Teal's Market Blacksmith, Teal just wants to go straight up, which I think is quite risky now. He's going to be trust heavy.
Let's switch to his point of view. That would be PL Jack. Does he have vills on stone? Yes, but he spent stone on this tower, obviously, getting a second one, so he won't be able to drop a castle. What is Green doing in this? As Saracens, he will have a harder time to go for early aggression. Let's take a look.
Yeah, he's going market as well.
We'll use the market to get in some gold. Yep, salt stone. And he will click up now. Yep, there it is. Meanwhile, in the north, we can see DFS dropping 2 ranges as Britons. So, even though he's far from everyone else of the opponent's team, yeah, going really aggressive there. And yeah, a stable blacksmith for Orange, yeah, PL Remy. It's gonna be tricky for Red.
How far away is blue player kept for? He must be almost up.
Yeah, he also went for a stable blacksmith start. So
yeah, with Saracens, so he's gonna go camel straight out, and the Briton player's gonna go knights. So I think Red will be okay.
Not sure about camels, just because of the Pierce armor. You can get bloodlines with Saracens. And even beat Briton Knights. It's not a problem.
Yeah, you can, but I would expect him to do the first few as camels. So
yeah,
the Briton Knights are not going to be able to help. That's what I meant, was they're not going to be able to help Teal with Red, because he's not going to risk his knight take the towers down when the Saracen got some camels. So.
And I am surprised Teal allowed here his tower to go down, and now Red is moving forward, completely covering the gold now, even shooting at the wood if this tower goes up. Yeah, and it will.
I don't see the point of such a forward tower, mind. Myself.
Well, gaining a little bit space there, but yeah, maybe not worth it. Okay, first knight coming in from Orange. Where is Blue going? Running through the middle.
Blue's going round the back towards where his stone miners are. I think he's not going to where the towers are. Maybe because he hasn't seen any knights yet.
Got a villa. Okay.
Yeah, here come the camels from the Sarada. I'm surprised he didn't go him straight, but...
Yeah, he's mixing them in now that he knows he's up against knights. Okay. DFS, meanwhile, in the north, bringing in, is it 7 or so crossbowmen? Raiding Grey. Let's see how that goes.
Raiding Jam, which is a good idea, although he's got crossbowmen coming up against knights very soon, so he needs to be full. Winchester seems to just trying to boom. He's walling himself off and trying to boom.
Yeah. Not many walls in general. Yellow has walled a little, purple has walled a little, but for...
Yeah, if you look in their team walling, Genette, Winchester is telling them all where they're walling, so DFS is walled, sort of walling up the top, and Winchester's doing all across the middle. It's team walling for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but for land nomad, it's kind of late, so both teams not bothering too much. Okay, and there's the castle from Jack. Can the towers reach the villas? Few here on the corner.
He might be able to couple, but he's not going to stop the castle going up.
No.
How far away is Warrior from Castle Age? I haven't checked. I'll check.
Okay.
Oh, he's nowhere near. Nowhere near. That tower, the truss has really delayed Warrior. I think a lot more than it's been worthwhile because he hasn't really hurt anyone.
I just looked at green and it looks like he's going for a full boom here. No army activity whatsoever dropped.
Well, he hasn't needed to do anything yet, has he?
Yeah.
He's going to be with a big boom Saracen.
Yeah.
And you assume he's going to drop his castles, but then a lot will rely on Winchester coming with his plumes.
Yeah. 4 town centers already against 2 town centers here from blue. So the Saracen player here for Polish team will be in a much better position later on.
Yeah, definitely. Well, blue's being forced to fight, isn't he? Because Warrior went so much trash.
Yeah, but I think it's a good call just because of the position. Sometimes, you know, aggression is the best defense, and that's what Warrior did.
Yeah, but I think, if you think, Genette, he had 6 on stone and 7 trushing. He lost 13 villagers, and I don't think he killed one single vill from Teal, and all he made Teal do was move to a different gold pile. That was it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's worth 13 villagers.
Yeah, and he's still in feudal age. Let's go to his point of view.
Exactly. He's just clicked up now.
Yep, there it is. Okay, in the north, we can see a siege workshop and no more archers. Yep, here they are. They must have been picked up by a knight. Next bunch of yellow archers coming in, probably going for orange here. But he'll run into town centers, mainly. So, not too much going on.
Yeah, the only thing I suppose he will do, he will pull orange back from Teal. But then Teal's got his castle up now anyway, and green is still booming, saying thank you very much. He's not slinging at all, is he, green? Let me check.
I don't think so, with the Saracens. Would be very unusual.
No.
Yeah. Well,
nobody is slinging.
We can
Just
see.
wanted to check because he hadn't dropped anything whatsoever.
Yes.
He was just going TC after TC. I thought, a bit too strange.
Some minor raiding going on in the north. Just Xiam here against yellow with a few knights. Archers defending, nothing special. And now, well, we can see orange and teal moving in. Polish team adding pressure on Vic Warrior. Plumes and knights are a nice combo.
Winchester's gonna click Imperial any second.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't looked at Winchester too much.
And nobody in the other team is to clicking up yet. Winchester's on his way.
University and
with 94 pop.
Yeah.
And the rest of his team 69 for DFS, 70 for Kep, and 39 for Warrior. And Winchester's on 95.
Yeah.
For the Polish team, you have Xiam on 77, Remy on 71, Kablam, who's the green booming Saracen, on 89, and Jack is 58. So pop-wise, definitely in favour of PL. And I think Warrior didn't do enough damage, so he's going to really need to be saved by the Saracen blue.
Yeah. I think Winchester read the game very well. Usually you'd get a castle and get out a few plumes just to be safe, but here he just skipped that. He walled, went up to Imperial as fast as possible.
Oh, did you miss that? Oh, Fest lost every single crossbow to a mangonel from Xian. Everything up above Orange's base.
Yep, I can see it now. Lots of dead bodies there.
I don't know if you've noticed as well, Genette, but Teal player, that spot that Warrior we said should have housed and walled earlier, Teal player has gone straight across and cut Warrior off from it with a wall and built TCs and taken the gold himself.
Oh yeah, here it is.
DFS starting to sling Winchester.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You can get the El Dorado upgrade, get all the upgrades. He has +4 attack and +2 defense already. Oh.
DFS is going back in Diam and Orange again with just crossbows. Nothing, and they're just sitting there waiting with their mangonels. Saying, come on, I'll see if he loses everything again now.
Here
got about 60
we are.
crossbowmen.
Yeah, I can see them.
And I bet he'll lose a lot.
Ooh. First shot missed mostly. Yeah. It is Britain's crossbowman, so you get extra range, but still against 2 mangonels, not worth it.
Winchester starting to flood eagles. He's done the elite eagle upgrade. He hasn't dropped a castle for plumes, has he?
Winchester, no, hasn't. I like
the all out plumes.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Eagles, yeah. I like the fact that he's building in the middle already, securing the gold. He picked up some green vills already, and he's going against Grey here in Xiam.
Yeah, he's hitting to Xiam, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he needs to be careful. He must be on his way up now, green. Oh, Xiam is 50% Imperial. There's Koreans. And green player for them is already Imperial with a 20 pop.
Yeah, let's see. He's even leading in score now. Yeah. No castle up yet.
No castle, he's dropping 3 ranges.
I think he's going for hand cannons.
Yeah, he's doing chemistry. He's going hand cannons. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped a castle and gone Mamelukes though. With the boom he's had.
Mamelukes are a great unit, but you need time for that.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, but he's had all that time, wasn't he? It's 38 minutes in the game. He hasn't created a unit yet.
I like the decision, to be honest. Hand cannoneers are really awesome against eagles. +10 bonus. And Orange, clever enough here, going swordsman. Britons get fully upgraded champions. That's a good call.
Yellow's going to do some raiding now. DFS around up at Xiam. If he gets in, and he can get in.
Yeah,
Xiam he get hurt a lot there, while he's also being hit full time by Winchester's Eagles.
Two-handed swordsman upgrade for Orange.
Still a close game. It's just so hard to call.
Yeah.
I really got no idea who's going to win this game at the moment. Although I don't know. I prefer PL, the Polish, but still Winchester win this game for him.
Yeah, Winchester is 1,200 score above everyone else. It's amazing. Did the walls go up there? No, the walls for Orange did not go up, so they should care or be careful with their trade line as well.
those castles, well, certainly that one castle from Xiam is going to go down now, and they're almost separate. I don't know if you look, they're almost splitting Xiam off from the rest of the team, and Xiam is the leading scorer for PL at the moment, so that's risky if he gets cut off.
Yeah. Where this castle is, there should have been a stone wall, because now Winchester can just really go between and separate them. Yeah. Eagles killing all the villagers there.
They're going to start to put a lot of pressure at the moment on the other side of the map. The PL team are going to push back against blue and red. And red is got nothing to help really. It's all going to be on the Saracen player stopping him. And he's going to be up against massed handliers, bombards and plumes. So he's not going to be stopping that. So Winchester needs to be really, really fast at Xiam. Really fast.
Looking at the flank here in the south, we can see full gunpowder here from green. Lots of hand cannons and bombard cannons going against red and blue here.
Yeah, they're not going to stop that red and blue. That's going to need Winchester to help.
Yeah.
Which is why he needs to be really fast on against Xiam. I think it's getting more and more advantage now for PL. This is a lot harder for the Don't Lame Us team to come back, I think.
Okay, mangonels and skirms from red, which is a good idea, but it's just the numbers. First, 1 mangonel and not 5, and it should be onagers or siege onagers ideally. It's not gonna be enough to stop this.
You can see they're already, Winchester's already being pulled down.
Oh, good shot though.
All these elite eagles now. They're getting pushed back everywhere now, Genette. I don't want to do a too fast call, but there is no way PL are throwing this game away now. No way.
Winchester's push has come to a halt.
Yeah, because Winchester had to come back to try and stop them pushing through onto red and blue, and by doing that he couldn't give everything he had to Xiam and Remy, but he's alone. He's fighting now against champions with his eagles, and DFS is not there with him because Xiam has gone really strong with war wagons. So they're not going to stop either of the pushes. Xiam and Remy are going to push straight through now, and the same with teal and green.
And as we can see, eagles from Winchester going here for the south. That obviously gives grey and orange more time here. And Britons against Koreans, it's gonna be difficult for DFS. And I don't like the Mamelukes here. They're up against gunpowder, skirms and eagles. Mamelukes are just
There's no point sending those Mamelukes. He's better off just trying to save as many as he can behind his castles. And allow... the problem is Warrior needs decent onagers. He hasn't got them.
Both Saracens and Courage Onager. I think that's what they need right now.
Yeah, but I'd rather have the Korean one, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Okay.
Warrior is just a million miles away. I think he's slung the whole rest of the game now, hasn't he? Let me check.
But you see, we were so convinced that Winchester's gonna, well, kill everyone here, but the game has turned around. PL is leading. Looking really good now.
No, I didn't think Winchester was going to go and beat all of them. I said Winchester was their only hope of carrying them through this game. Winchester needed to go fast into Xiam and Remy.
Okay, the game has paused.
Yeah, suppose me as well. But
Okay.
even though there's, to be fair, there's only a 400 point difference between the
Yes.
teams, 8,400 to 8,000.
Yes.
Just look at the bigger picture of it all. Unless we've really missed something. Although, to be fair, the Don't Blame Us Please populations are still all really, really high.
Yeah.
And Warrior is now, he must be getting those upgrades soon. So maybe we're doing him a bit of a disservice. Yeah, he's researching Onager now. Maybe we're doing him a disservice by almost writing them off now, or I did anyway, because their populations are still really high. It's only 400 points as a team.
He's in a difficult position, though. He has not built in the back. He's losing everything. His army buildings especially, that's what he needs right now. And Blue doesn't have anything to deal with the Eagle Warriors. I mean, you can deal with all the ranged units, but they have nothing against Eagles.
Yeah, that's going to be the Warrior's problem. He's not going to be able to get enough onagers out because he hasn't got space to build more siege.
Yeah.
So his pop will drop, and his pop has dropped by 50 in this time since the game started.
Let's look into the center here of the map. We have Koreans and Britons pushing. Winchester losing castles. DFS trying to trap down bomber towers and castles from Koreans.
DFS got an awful lot of arbalists out now, which obviously got awesome range. They can outrange everything that's on this map. So they're still battling on all fronts. We've just thought for a long time this left-hand side, WiC Warrior was so late to get into Imperial to try and stop Saracen and Mayans pushing through him, and he's now losing all his land. And his population has dropped from 106 to 95.
Yeah.
Is the game jumping a lot for you now?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and Warrior is running with villagers now. He's building a town center in the very corner here in the west, so good thinking. Because he needs the econ to back it up.
I dropped my speed down to 5th in Genette and it's running fine again for me now. I don't know if you tried.
I'll try as well, but it won't last, I'm afraid. But it's fine for now.
It's lasting for now. It's better than that jerky jump stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, WiC Warrior's lost everything he's done. I'm just trying to look at Blue now to see if he can stop that push himself. I don't think he can. He's going hussars.
Yeah.
Everything is a hussar, and he's be up against LED eagles, hand cannons, bombard towers, and plumes. They're not going to stop that.
Yeah. Well, it was really the army composition there. I think hand cannons from green was a better choice than Mamelukes from blue. Let's go back to the middle.
I don't think Blue picked a bad choice. What Blue really needed was Warrior to have army with him. He needed Warrior to have had onagers when he had his Mamelukes, and I wouldn't have minded then.
That is true as well, of course. Warrior was back in economy, couldn't get out army fast enough. Because of the trush, obviously. Orange needs to mass.
Orange fighting there. It's still tight, but it's just not a strong enough push with DFS and Winchester to stop this game. Because at some point, you know full well Winchester is going to have to come to the left side of the map to stop them wiping out Blue. So that then is going to leave Fess almost alone against Yam, against Rat and Remy. It's not gonna...
I think Xian could use 1 or 2 onagers here. That would be nice against the Arbalists. Pretty good fight now for Orange, because Winchester suicided these eagles, really. the other side, green and teal making slow progress, but still don't see a lot.
It's only because of that one choke point. If you notice, there's a lot of everything in the way. Once they clear that out, I think their progress will be very fast.
Oh, 5 Korean onagers moving in. Oh, one got sniped here by a bombard cannon already.
As long as Green can spot the onagers coming in, he outranges the onagers by a long way. So, and with those choke points there, the onagers are going to be slow coming through.
Yeah, it's all very tight here. Onagers need a lot of time to get through. Okay, first shot.
Yeah, he's had a couple of shots off at least. It hasn't really done any damage, just hit the trebs. But he's bypassed. Ooh, now he can get some good hits in if those bombard cannons don't spot it quick.
Yep, traps are down.
And I think that's the third one going to go very soon. And that third one's gone now.
Yeah. Looking at the middle again. Looks like these war wagons are doing their job here against eagles and arbalists, backed up by champions, of course, here from Britons.
The champions seem to be the meat in the sandwich, don't they? Which is the right thing to do. The champions are going back and forth through, while Ziam's war wagons are just sat behind saying thank you very much.
Yeah, moving in now, getting closer to the arbalists. Good move here from Grey. Pushing Britons back. Is there any siege to push further?
Yeah, nope. I was trying to take a castle down with villagers who don't.
Well, yeah, if you overboom.
Yeah, he wants to kill some pop.
Yeah, exactly. If you boom up to 150, 160 villagers, then you might as well send the villagers to, well, the enemy. Do something with them.
Still pretty good populations from the Blameless team.
Yeah.
This left-hand side, as we've been saying for a long time, is a good population. There's a lot of time in this game.
Well,
points-wise, teams are 600 points difference, so even though we keep saying they're losing, being pushed around the map, they're still well in it score-wise.
No, the map is basically split in half. You said it, the scores are close, and well, it is a 1-hour game, and they're both holding, so yeah, populations are above 150 for everyone, 170, 190 for homes.
Yeah, I think that big choke point on the left-hand side has allowed Warrior to really get back in the game with his army and pop, which has helped them. It was just a massive houses and walls and bombard towers. It's really slowed up the push from yellow, from teal and green, so that helped the Don't Blame Us team. I still fancy the PL to push this home though, although it is still a close game.
Yeah, well,
we said all along these games are going to be tight, and both teams got very, very good players, and they both play well as a team as well, and you can see that.
It is a Korean defense now, right? It is bombard towers, it is siege onagers, so that is hard to crack. And cannoneers. Let's see how it goes in the middle again. These elite war wagons just don't die. 200 HP, 4+4 PS armor. They just tanks really. Yep. I still think the PL team is making progress, slowly but steady. Pushing back Winchester and DFS. And look at that, Korean defense is holding, and they pretty much killed everything here from green and teal. And cannons, siege onagers, bombard towers. It's amazing.
Interesting, if all those hussars and Mameluks start running through now into teal and green spaces, they wouldn't have been expecting this at all.
Well, this choke point is walled, so it's not gonna be easy to hit the trade, but it can happen. Yeah. Take a look.
I don't think they'll run or think of trade initially. I think they'll just be happy to link to teal and green's bases and start harassing, and especially with the Mamelukes and Hussars. and the Don't Lame Us Please team has just taken the lead. This is crazy.
Yeah. Winchester is up again.
600 points behind to 800 points in front in like minutes. Crazy game to call.
Yeah, I'm not calling anything. Anyone could take this here.
Yeah, they could. Oh, I tell you what's made a big difference is Warrior has sent siege onagers across. Yeah. Warrior has really hit a lot of Siam's war wagons.
Yeah, looking at it now.
Siege onagers, that's really hurt.
Let's check Siam's point of view. Well, he has 2k wood. Let's see how his gold count is looking. He does have 24 trade cards. I'm not sure what's ideal. I think it is 30 or 35. But yeah, don't quote me on that. So could be a little more.
It depends on your map.
Yeah.
I don't think 40, 45, even 50 trade cards will be too good combination that he's doing. Yeah. But they are definitely pushing now into Teal's base. Really strongly.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. Fair play to Warrior and Blue player kept 4. They've done extremely well to keep the Don't Lame Us Please team in this game, and now even push back, and I think it's their push that has swung the game score, because if you look, Winchester and DFS is still just a very slow retreat, very slowly backwards from where they started.
Now really strong play here from Warrior and Cap 4, turning this completely around in the south.
Huge fight still up around the castles with Winchester, and then we fight there with Siam, and huge fights. Teal pulled his eagles out of the way to try and turn that battle, and he brought siege in as well, and that's really hurting Winchester and DFS at the moment. Oh, I don't know, I go to sleep, I think.
Yeah, well, in the middle there's the PL team pushing, and in the south is the Don't Lame Us team pushing, so it's completely even right now. Okay, DFS is switching from Arbalest to champions in the long run here, getting barracks and infantry out. The PL team is not far off from the trade. I see a few trade cards here, and then there's not much in the middle to stop them from the main road here. Let's check the south again. Siege rams now from the Saracen player, and bombard towers to back up the push. And yeah, Blue managed to mass a few Mamelukes, and well, if you have 20-30 Mamelukes on one spot, that is not easy to kill. And Hussars now from green. To kill what? The siege onagers and the skirms maybe, but he's running into Mamelukes right now. Okay, champions coming in from DFS now. Let's see how that goes against, well, war wagons mainly. And Winchester looks like is he out of resources, out of gold maybe? He's sending in harps instead of eagles now. Against war wagons and champions. No, I don't like that.
Sorry, I'm back. I was AFK. Have I missed much? No.
Well, in the middle, the Russian team is switching units. Champions from DFS and mainly harps now from Winchester. Not sure.
Winchester's struggling for gold.
Yeah, I thought so.
Nowhere near enough to keep up with the fight. He's on 20 to 30 gold all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But their trade route is a very strange. Well, I suppose it's no worse than... It doesn't look like they got anywhere near enough trade units to me. Nowhere near enough.
If Memp was here, he would definitely complain about this trade route, right? Houses and, well, unnecessary stuff here. This mining camp really blocking the trade, making it inefficient.
It's no worse than the Polish teams. The Polish teams trade, if anything, is probably worse. Or it was. But they're all struggling to get enough gold to keep up with this fight. More and more trash units in this.
Let's check the south again. Okay, now we can see siege onagers from green. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, the problem, well, I suppose he needs the eagles and that, though, to stop us coming in and just taking out the siege units for nothing.
Yeah. It really...
I don't know if you noticed, but Siam has sent over some of his Korean siege onagers as well. Obviously, they don't want to have the Koreans from Warrior coming through against non-Korean siege onagers.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Probably.
And I think this was a good fight here for the Polish team. Let's see if they can push back blue and red again.
What's happened to DFS? Sorry, DFS seems to have gone out of the game. Unless he's pushing somewhere else, I missed it. Ah, he's trying to push around the back into DFS, into Siam's base. Because he's left like Warrior in the middle. And now they're really pushing him. They're going to have nothing but walls before long.
Yeah, well, Grey, Siam is building bomber towers to stop this push. They have fortified walls. Let's see if DFS can push through here or not.
DFS is really going for it. He's built right inside Siam's place. He's chucking down siege workshops.
Yeah.
But it's a risk because they're leaving themselves really old to lose that ground in the middle now.
And there's not much really. It's one layer of walls, maybe one more castle, but that's it.
Yeah, it's just some bad towers from Warrior and one castle. Once they get through that, and it looks to me like they're definitely going to push through that area, then DFS needs to come back. He can't risk running to Siam's base on his own.
And I mean, what did he get here? One town center with a few farms around. Is it really worth it, abandoning the main battle here in the middle?
Well, I suppose they tried something different, Genette. All they were doing there was slowly falling back. They've fallen back almost half of that distance in the middle of the map, haven't they? So I suppose it's worth trying something, but it hasn't paid off.
Okay, let's go down to the south again.
The scores are almost absolutely equal. All players are pretty much up and down full pop. So this is probably all going to come down to somebody making a strong push or better trade. Neither of them look like a great trade at the moment. They're all struggling for gold.
Yeah, it's really a stall here between the teams.
I don't get as well why Winchester is trying to switch to plumes now when he's being hit by Korean war wagons and siege onagers. I don't get the change to plumes. just seems like a waste of gold to me.
Yeah. A few eagles running around, not much.
The FS is still really trying to pin the Siam. He really is. He's gone loads of cap rams.
Yeah, but not much army.
But they're through. I don't know if you noticed. Siam cut through. They cut, and Remy sent ballists in through the gap. See the gap into Winchester's base.
Alright, in the middle, I thought, at the side.
They cut
Yep, here it is.
straight into Winchester.
Here it is.
He's quickly trying to drop bad towers into the gap now.
It's just 3 tiles, but there's Arbalest from Orange.
They'll probably be okay. Again, it's another distracting from that middle fighting ground that should allow Siam time to get himself together again. Oh, this is still anyone's game, Genette. It's going to be a land nomad that runs out the wood. I've never seen that before. Land nomad that runs out the wood.
And Diam is defending well here, even with Sars against Halbs, but he is defending. In the south again, let's take a look. Oh boy, actually, if Warrior...
They're trying to cut through, they're going to go with the Mamelukes now.
Yep.
Blue player, Ket4 is going to run straight through to the PL trade.
Yeah, I was about to say, they are so close here to the trade. Here, at this forest, there, and there's the shot coming. It's open.
They've got nothing. They've got nothing to stop those Mamelukes going straight, so they're going to have to stop their trade.
They're coming in.
Is he going to run straight into the door, try and run away? Pick the spot, because that's a fixed spot. He's only got to move a couple of tiles forward, and there's not a single trade card that can get past.
Yeah,
wow.
Here, next to the cliff, that would be perfect.
Oh, move a little bit. You've got everything.
Well, it's nice enough.
It's carnage. It's carnage. It is carnage. There's a massive dead wheels from trade carts. Wow. That is game changing there. Right.
That hurts.
Right there. There you are. Oh, wow.
And every second costs hundreds of gold now for the Polish team. They need to...
Too far away.
Yeah, that's it.
The Polish team were too far away with the army. As soon as he got their Mamelukes in, it would take. They either had to stop all their trade, delete all the markets instantly, or risk losing the lot.
And let's check the gold counts for the PL team. Remy had some gold left, that's okay. Go to Jack, 800, it's not too much. So yeah, they were not swimming in gold, so to speak, and this was the GG move. So, nice one here from...
As we said, all of them were struggling for gold, and Warrior and Blue player, I keep forgetting his name, sorry. They were were a bit lucky that they had that huge choke point that allowed Warrior time to regroup, move back, and come back into the game to stop. But once they did that, they both did really, really well. They sort of swung the game back for the Don't Lame Us Please team, was those two being able to hold that spot, because for so long we thought there's no way they're going to stop teal and green, and they did. So good job, well played. Yeah.
The trade profits are also really close, so both teams really having equal strengths here, and then this, well, very clever move at the end we just saw. Okay.